Hello everyone and welcome to another game of the 2016 Minnesota Twins replay on the TribeFan879 YouTube channel. Today's game is game 100 where the Twins host the Atlanta Braves. And today's pitching matchup is Tyler Duffey for the Twins and Mike Foltynewicz for the Braves. And we'll just get going with the game, and we'll just announce the players as they come up to bat or make plays in the field. All right, leading off and playing left field for the Braves is Jace Peterson. That was a 6-3-11, and that's a base hit to left field. So Peterson starts the game off with a base hit, and they will hold him on. And here is Gordon Beckham. 5-6, and he is normal power, so 1 to 12 would be a home run, and that's a 2, and that is long gone. Beckham rips one into the left center field wall, and the Braves take a 2-0 lead. Wow. Okay. And here is the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. 6-5. That's to the shortstop. That's Nunez. He's a 4. And a 17, and that should be a good play. And it is. So Nunez picks it up, throws it over to first. And that's the first out of the inning. And now batting the right fielder, Nick Markakis, former Baltimore Oriole. 1-8, and that's a pop out to the shortstop. So Nunez has a put out along with his assist in the inning. And here is the third baseman, Adrian Adonis Garcia. 2-4, and that's a fly out to left field. And that puts the Braves away, that retires the side, excuse me. However, the Braves get 2 runs on the Gordon Beckham 2-run homer. And after a half inning, it's the Braves 2 and the Twins coming to bat. All right. Now batting for the Twins, leading off, the shortstop, Eduardo Nunez. 5-4, that's to the center fielder, that's Enciarte, that's where they wanted to go, to center field. 15, that might be a good play, and it is. So Enciarte takes care of Eduardo Nunez for the first out. And now batting second, the first baseman, Joe Mauer. 1-3, and that's a ground ball to the second baseman, that's Beckham over to Freeman. That's 2 outs. And here is the third baseman, Miguel Sano. 3-4, and that's a base hit for Miguel Sano. And they will not hold him on. And here is Brian Dozier, the second baseman. 6-6. And Dozier rips one down the line. That's a base hit. Sano who's off with the crack of the bat, goes to third. And the Twins have runners on first and third with 2 outs. And here's Kenny Vargas. He is the designated hitter today. 1-11, and that's a walk. So Foltynewicz has walked the bases loaded. And here is Eddie Rosario, the center fielder today. 6-12, and that's right back to the mound. Foltynewicz is a 2, and that's a 4, and that's just out of his range, but would have been okay anyway, because he is an E0. He grabs it, throws it to first, and the Twins leave him loaded, and after 1 complete, it is the Braves 2 and the Twins 0. All right. Now batting the designated hitter, Jeff Francoeur. 2-4, and Francoeur rips it down the third base line, rattles around in the corner, and Francoeur is in with a stand-up double. All right, and here is Ender Enciarte, the center fielder, who made that nice running catch on Nunez. 2-7, and he goes down swinging. So that's the first strikeout of the day for Duffey. And here is the catcher, A.J. Pierzynski. 1-4. That's a ground ball to the second baseman. However, that will move Francoeur over to third with 2 outs. And that leaves it up to the shortstop, Eric Ibar. And 4-6 against the lefty. That's a strikeout. And so the Braves leave a runner on third. And after 1.5, it is the Braves 2 and the Twins nothing. All right, and Foltynewicz will face the bottom third of the order. And now batting the left fielder, Robbie Grossman. 2-7, and that's a single to 19. And that's a 12, so that's a base hit for leadoff single for Robbie Grossman. And they will not hold him on. And here is the catcher, Kurt Suzuki. 4-9, and that's a high pop to the left side of the infield. Garcia says it's mine, and he gets it for the first out. And here is the right fielder, Danny Santana. 5-8. And against the lefty, that's a fly ball to medium deep left field. And that's caught by Peterson for the second out. We go back to the top of the order, and here is Eduardo Nunez. He flew out the center field his last time up. 6-10, and that's a fly ball to Enciarte, a little shallower this time. He puts it away, and the Twins are retired here in the second. And after 2 complete, it is the Braves 2 and the Twins nothing. Okay, and going back to the top of the order, here is Chase Peterson. He singled and scored his first time up. 1-9. And that's a ground ball to the second baseman. That is Dozier. Throws it to Mauer. That's 1 away. And here's Gordon Beckham. He had a 2-run homer his first time up to give the Braves their 2 runs. 1-9, and that's a tall pop-up to Dozier. He grabs it, and that's 2 away. And here is the first baseman, Freddie Freeman, grounded to short his first time up. 5-6, and Freeman rips one. Well, it gets down. Does it get to the wall? Yes, it does. And Freddie Freeman goes to second with a 2-out double. And here is the right fielder, Nick Markakis. He popped a short his last time up. 3-8. That's a ground ball right back to the mound. Duffey gets it, throws it to first, and that retires the side. And after 2.5, it is the Braves 2 and the Twins nothing. All right, Foltynewicz will face Mauer, Sano, and Dozier here in the bottom of the third. And here is Joe Mauer. He grounded to second his last time up. And this one will go right back to Foltynewicz. Grabs it, throws it to first. That's 1 away. And here is Miguel Sano. He singled and was stranded at third his last time up. 2-11. Won't even get the bat on the ball. Strike 3. And that is the first strikeout of the day for Foltynewicz. And here is Brian Dozier. 4-8, and that's a 55% single chance. And that is a 5, and that will be a single for Brian Dozier. He is 2 for 2 on the day with 2 singles, and they will hold him on, but he will not go because there are 2 outs. And here is Kenny Vargas. 2-7, and that's a 2-out walk. So Vargas has walked twice today, so showing very good plate discipline. And here is Eddie Rosario, who grounded out to the pitcher his last time up with the bases loaded. 4-5, and he goes down looking, and the Twins strand runners at first and second. So after 3 complete, it is the Braves 2 and the Twins nothing. And here is Adonis Garcia. He flew out the left his last time up. 1-5. It goes right back to the mound. So Duffey, back-to-back ground balls right back to him. He throws to first, and that's one away. Here's Frank Corey. Doubled his last time up. 3-7. That's a ground ball to the shortstop. That's Nunez. Throws it over to first, and that's 2 away. And here is Ender Inciarte. The center fielder struck out his last time up. And this time he grounds to the second baseman, Dozier. Throws it to first, and the Braves go 1-2-3 here in the top half of the 4th. And we go to the bottom half of the 4th, where the score is still the Braves 2 and the Twins nothing. And here is Robbie Grossman. He singled his last time up. 6-8 against a lefty, and he strikes out. So Foltynewicz throws a nice curveball, and Grossman goes down swinging. And here is Kurt Suzuki. 2-6, and Suzuki gets a hold of one. Can it go for extras? Yes, but not a triple. That was only a 5%, but Suzuki is on second base with 1 out. And here is Danny Santana. We'll play the corners in to make him a C-bunter. He will not bunt with 1 out. 1-8. Ground ball to second. Does he get the runner over to third? Yes, he does. So ground ball to second. Suzuki moves over to third. However, there are 2 outs. And that brings up the top of the order Eduardo Nunez. 2-8. High pop up to second base, and the Twins strand another opportunity in the bottom half of the 4th, and we go to the top half of the 5th with the score, the Braves 2 and the Twins nothing. And this is the point of weakness inning for Duffey. And here is the catcher, A.J. Przinsky, grounded to second his last time up. 4-5, and that's a strikeout for Duffey. 3-7, and that's a fly ball to center field for Eric Ibar, and that's 2 away. And here is the left fielder, Chase Peterson. 6-6, and that is a fly ball to center field that's taken care of by Rosario. And the Braves go 1-2-3 here in the top half of the 5th, and we go to the bottom half of the 5th. Braves still lead 2-0. And here's Foltynewicz. 3-9, and that's a ground ball to the second baseman. Beckham throws to first, and that's 1 away. And here is Miguel Sano. 5-10, and that's a shortstop. That's a play for the shortstop. That is Eric Ibar. He's a 3. 20, and he'll take care of that. And here is the second baseman, Brian Dozier, 2 for 2 on the day with 2 singles. 3-10, won't do that here. High pop to the foul territory, third baseman, that's Adonis Garcia. He squeezes it, and we are through 5 with the score, the Braves 2 and the Twins nothing. All right, we might let Duffey throw 1 more inning. They will get bullpen action. Taylor Rogers and Michael Tonkin have begun to throw in the Twins bullpen. 2-5, and that's a strikeout. So Beckham goes down swinging and hasn't done much since his home run in the first inning. Here's Freddie Freeman. 5-6, and Freeman with another rip to the gap, and that's a double. So 1 out double by Freddie Freeman puts a runner in scoring position for Nick Markakis. 5-3. That goes to the left fielder. That's Grossman. He's a 4. And 4 and a 20. That should be a good play. Oh, just is. So Robbie Grossman makes a nice play. And there are 2 outs. And here is Adonis Garcia. Don't call me Adrian Adonis. I just did in the first inning, though. 5-7 against a righty. And that's a double down the line. In to score is Freddie Freeman. And that'll do it for Tyler Duffey. They will bring in Taylor Rogers to try to finish out the 6th inning here. 3-5 against the lefty, and that's a strikeout, so Rogers gets the final out of the 6th inning. However, the Braves add another run, and after 5.5, it is the Braves 3 and the Twins nothing. And here's Foltynewicz, and this might be his last inning, as he's almost 3 times through the lineup. 1-7. Whew, nice play by Freeman. Throws to Foltynewicz covering, and that's 1 away. And here is Eddie Rosario. 2-8, and that's a pop-up to shortstop. And here is Robbie Grossman. 3-8, and that's a fly ball to left. And that takes care of the bottom half of the 6th. With the score, the Braves 3 and the Twins nothing. And we'll see if Foltynewicz comes out for the 7th. I don't think he will. We will get Mauricio Cabrera. No, we won't get. Maybe we'll get Mauricio Cabrera and Ian Kroll loosening in the pen. So a righty and a lefty. And Taylor Rogers will come out for the top half of the 7th. He got the final out in the 6th. And here's Ender Inciarte. 5-9, and that's to the shortstop. That's Nunez. He's a 4. And a 9 might be out of range. Oops, excuse me. Yep, that's out of range, so... And E20 means he has to get a 7-12. And that's a 6, and that's no good. So that's an error on Nunez as he boots it around and puts a runner on for... Wow. I'm trying to think if we want to take Inciarte being a 1-12. We'll see. Actually, they'll hold him on. And we're going to play a little hit and run with A.J. Pierzynski. He'll be a B hit and run. And off goes Inciarte. And it's a 9. So B9. Well, he doesn't quite do his job. Grounds it out, but Pierzynski is safe on the fielder's choice. So the ground ball to shortstop, batter is safe, and the leading runner is out. Yeah, we tried. All right, they won't hold on Pierzynski, and they won't do it with him there. 4-7 against a righty. That's a strikeout, so that's a 2nd out of the inning. And we go back to the top of the order, and here is Jace Peterson. Oops. And that's a foul ball. 3-8. And that's a ground ball to the shortstop. Throws to first, and we go to the bottom half of the 7th inning. Take me out to the ball game. Take me out with the crowd. Buy me some peanuts and Cracker Jacks. I don't care if I never get back for its root for the Twins. If they don't win, it's a shame. For it's 1, 2, 3 strikes, you're at the old ball game. And the Twins will not face Foltynewicz. He has gone his 6 innings, and he faced 25 batters. And, Mauricio Cabrera will face the bottom 2 of the order in the top part. So Kurt Suzuki will face Mauricio Cabrera. 1-9, and that's a ground ball to the second baseman. That's Beckham, throws to first, and that's 1 away. Here is Danny Santana. 3-7. Ooh. Not great, but that's an 18, and that's a single for Danny Santana. Ian Kroll is waiting in the bullpen. Here is Eduardo Nunez, 0 for 3 on the day. 1-9, and that's a strikeout. So 2 outs here in the bottom of the 7th. 4-9 against a lefty, and that's a walk. So runners on first and second with 2 outs. And that brings the tying run to the plate in Miguel Sano. And are they going to go to somebody else? No, I think they'll go with Cabrera. 3-12, and good move. That's a line smash right to the shortstop. And that's it for the bottom half of the 7th inning. And we go to the top half of the 8th with the score of the Braves 3 and the Twins 0. And the Twins will get a new pitcher. They will bring in Michael Tonkin. Maybe they won't. So we're not bringing Tonkin in to face the lefties. Let's see here. Maybe we will. Okay, I guess we're going to have to. So Michael Tonkin, they'll take their chances. Down 3. And the Braves will have Eric O'Flaherty and Ian Kroll loosening in the pen. Okay, so Tonkin comes in. Sorry for the delay here. Okay. Against Beckham. 2-5, and that's a strikeout. So Tonkin gets Beckham down on strikes, and here is Freddie Freeman. 5-8, and Freeman goes down swinging. So 2 strikeouts for Tonkin. And here is Nick Markakis. 6-6, just what I thought was going to happen. He is normal against righties, so that ball is high, deep, and gone. So Nick Markakis with a solo home run extends the lead to 4-0. And here is Adonis Garcia. 1-7, and that's a strikeout. Probably should have pulled Tonkin because we know he's not good against lefties, but hey, you got Freeman to strike out. Twins add 1, and we go to the bottom half of the 8th inning. And it is the Braves 4 and the Twins 0. And they will bring out Ian Kroll to pitch to Brian Dozier, Kenny Vargas, and Eddie Rosario. So, And the Twins will get Trevor May and Ryan Presley loosening in the pen. 3-6. That's a ground ball to the third baseman. That's Garcia picks it up, throws it to Freeman. That's one away. Here's Kenny Vargas. 2-4, and that's a fly ball to left. Vargas is much better as a left-handed hitter than a right-handed hitter, so he got away with one. And here is Eddie Rosario. 4-4. That's the Pierzynski. Let's see what happens. An 8. That is a... There's nobody on base, so it won't be a pass ball. But that's a high pop right in front of the plate. Pierzynski's got it. And we are through 8 with the score. The Twins have none, and the Braves have 4. And we will bring in Trevor May. Oops, not Kinsler. Trevor May. And the Braves will get Jim... we're going to get Erico Flaherty loosening in the pen. With Jim Johnson on the ready in case something happens. So Francoeur against May. 6-11. And then against the righty, that's a strikeout. So that is one away. Here's Ender Inciarte. 4-8, and against the lefty, that's a strikeout. So May gets the first 2 out on strikes, and here is AJ Pierzynski. Oops. 6-2 against the lefty. That's a single to 1. That's a double 1, so that's a line out to the second baseman. All right, we go to the bottom half of the 9th. Last chance for the Twinkies. And the score is 4-0, and we will have Erico Flaherty come into the game. He will face Grossman, Kurt Suzuki, and we may get a pinch hitter for Danny Santana. I think we're going to get Max Kepler will probably pinch hit for Santana. All right, here's Robbie Grossman. 6-8. Ooh, against a righty, that's a single to 12. And that's a 4. So that's a base hit. And here is Kurt Suzuki. 1-5, and he goes down on strikes. And we will have Max Kepler bat for Danny Santana. So they make the announcement, pinch hitting for Danny Santana, Max Kepler. For 7, and that's a good move there. And that's a 6, that's a single. And that brings the tying run to the plate. And that means that the Braves will have Jim Johnson. They will bring him on right now. So O'Flaherty will not spell relief. And they will go to their closer, Jim Johnson, with the tying run at the plate. So this will be a save situation. All right. So first and third with 1 out, they're going to play back and try to get the double play. 1-6. That's a fly ball to center field. Grossman is at 12. Bump that up to 14. Inciarte -3. They will put the brakes on that and say no thanks. So Enciarte's arm prevents a run from scoring, and there are 2 outs. And that leaves it up to Joe Mauer. Actually, it does not bring the timer to the plate. It'd be 3-11. That's a ground ball to the second baseman. Throws it to first, and that's your ball game. The Twins get shut out today 4-0 as Mike Foltynewicz pitches a beauty of a game. He went 6 scoreless innings, giving up 4 hits. And Tyler Duffey gave up a pair of runs in the first inning and then gave up a run in the 6th, so not terrible. He went 5 2/3, gave up 3 runs. Not great, but not terrible. All right, like I said, the runs, essentially, the long ball was very key for the Braves. Chase Peterson leadoff single, and then Gordon Beckham with a 2-run homer. The Braves got on the board again in the 6th. Went out double by Freddie Freeman, and then a 2-out double by Adonis Garcia. And then Nick Markakis put the frosting on the cake with a 2-out solo home run off of Michael Tonkin in the 8th. And that's your final score of 4-0. All right, that brings the Twins' record to 42-58. They have a makeup game against the Orioles. And after that game will be another episode of Twins Weekend Baseball, so keep your eye on that one. All right, everybody, this is TribeFan879 here. Please hit that like and subscribe button. And if you do hit that, please make sure you hit that bell icon. You'll be notified whenever new videos come out. And for all of you playing your tabletop or PC games, may your games be lively and your games be good. Have a good day, everybody.